It's the end of the year, my friends, and hopefully you have been preparing all year long doing tax planning because tax season is just around the corner and we have got to get it right. But if you haven't, I want you to stick with me because in this video, I am going to give you a checklist of documents and things that you need to be doing so that you are prepared no matter where you are. Whether you have an entity or don't have an entity, you don't need to wait until the new year. In fact, you shouldn't wait at all. That is why I want you to make sure that you're paying attention in this video. But before we jump in, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any wealth building information. Now, let's get after it. Number one thing that you need to make sure that you are doing is you need to keep track of all your income sources. This may seem elementary. You may think, oh, I'm gonna get a W-2 or I'm gonna get a 1099. But I can tell you from speaking from experience, a lot of you have so many different income sources. The first thing I want you to do is write down your income sources. If you work for a W-2 wage earner early in the year, if you work for another employer, write down all those names, write down every source of your income, because that is going to be the starting point of pulling stuff together for your taxes. Number two, I want you to get your deductions together. Now remember, my friends, there are two types of deductions. There's your itemized deductions or the standard deduction, where you're going to be writing off your mortgage interest, your personal property taxes, your property taxes on your home, your state income taxes, or you're going to be taking the standard deduction. So you want to make sure you get together all your paperwork regarding your itemized deductions. But if you are a business owner, not only is it paperwork regarding perhaps your itemized deductions, it's also paperwork regarding your business deductions. You should make sure you have a profit and loss form, meaning capturing all the income you've made all year, all the revenue that came in from January through December, plus all the expenses you incurred from January through December. Make sure you put that together in what we call a profit and loss. The third thing I want to make sure you do, and this is something that you guys forget often, please get the full names and social security numbers of your dependents, people that you're going to carry on your tax return. Please get the full name, address, social security numbers of your partners that you guys are in business with. Many of you guys have opened up businesses all year, but you failed to get that information. So make sure you're prepared come tax time to have that information so that you don't miss out on any of your tax deductions. The fourth thing I want to make sure that you do is please make a list of all the questions that have been swirling around in your head all year long. Take some time, sit back, have a cup of coffee, whatever it is that you like to indulge in, and make a list of questions, because you don't want to meet with your tax person nor be preparing your taxes yourself and fail to get your questions answered. So make certain you're making a list of questions that you want to get cleared so you leave no stone unturned. What I can tell you for sure, as long as I've been doing tax returns, the clients that take the time, put together a list of questions and get all of their questions cleared during their tax preparation process typically end up with a less tax liability. They typically end up with a more organized tax return, and that means they're going to keep more of their money in their own pocket. The fifth and final thing I want to make sure you guys are doing, get your side hustle together. So many of you guys have started these businesses on the side. That is great. You've been making extra money all year long. And we know various streams of income are great until tax time, right? Absolutely. Because come tax time is when you guys don't have your records together and you miss out on opportunities to take write-offs from your side hustles. So make sure, I don't care if you only made $100, $500, get your side hustle information together, get all the expenses together for your side hustle, take advantage of that on the tax return. Remember, the law says you have to be in the pursuit of income. It doesn't say you have to make a profit. So I want to make sure that you're tracking everything and that you're going to be prepared come tax time. And now, my friends, now that you know better, you absolutely have to do better. That is why I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so I can make sure I am keeping you up to date on all things business tax and wealth building.